So friends, let's see these lovely eggless koftas. Now here I've taken 1 cup of boiled Kabuli chana or garbanzo beans and I'm just going to mash them up. You can also mash them up or grind them in your mixer jar till you get this nice coarsely ground mixture. To that I'm going to transfer this to a bowl, a mixing bowl. And to that I'm going to be adding 2 medium-sized potatoes that are boiled, peeled, and I've grated them using my cheese grater. You can also substitute these with sweet potato. Now I'm going to add 1 onion that I've sliced and caramelized, 2 tablespoons of thick dahi or curd or yogurt, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, or you can also use cheese spread, like I'm using the Amul cheese spread. Now I have some spices. So here I have 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, cumin powder, and some chaat masala. I'll leave all the ingredients in the description box below. Add that to the mixture. And here I have a mixture of coriander leaves and mint or pudina that I've washed well, dried well, and chopped up really fine. Now just give all of this a mix. Now I'm going to add about half a cup of breadcrumbs so that it binds everything together, since this is an eggless recipe. Give it a good mix. Now I'm going to add some salt to taste. Again, mix it up really well. Now onto a plate, add about half a cup of breadcrumbs and half a cup of grated cheese. Now I'm just going to scoop up 1 tablespoon of the mixture. And then I'm going to roll it up into these long cutlets or croquets. And then I'm just going to mix the cheese and the breadcrumbs well together. And I'm just going to roll these croquets in the cheese and breadcrumbs and set them aside. You can also keep, after you make all the croquets, you can keep them in the refrigerator for about half an hour till they set well. And then shallow fry them, or if you can shallow fry them immediately too. So form all the croquets and set them aside. And now you're just going to shallow fry them. I'm shallow frying them in olive oil, but you can use regular oil, or you can also use ghee or clarified butter. And you're going to shallow fry them till they're nice and golden brown on both sides, and enjoy this with some lovely tomato ketchup. Do try out this recipe. So let's see this delicious Mexican rice recipe. Now here I have 200 grams of mushrooms thinly sliced, 1 medium capsicum diced into small cubes, 2 orange carrots diced into small cubes, 1 cup of beans, 1 cup of boiled corn, 1 medium onion cubed. This is 1 green chili, half an inch of ginger, and 6 large cloves of garlic really chopped fine, 1/4 cup of cilantro or coriander, 1½ cup of cooked basmati, 2 tablespoons of this Tex-Mex taco seasoning, you can use any brand, and some salt to taste. So here I'm heating 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan. Once the oil, I don't want the oil to get heated up, so I'm going to immediately add the sliced up mushrooms. We're going to fry the mushrooms for 2 minutes. So don't heat your olive oil, immediately add the mushrooms and fry them for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you're just going to transfer them to a bowl. Now in the same oil, I'm going to add the finely chopped ginger, garlic and green chili. Saute this for a whole minute. Next, I'm going to be adding the onion. Fry the onion also well. Next, we're going to add the capsicum. Fry the capsicum well. Then go in the carrots. Fry the carrots well. And now we're just going to add the beans and the boiled corn. Mix everything really nicely. So this is a real healthy dish packed with lots of veggies. Now I'm going to add the mushrooms back in. So mushrooms are a good source of vitamin D. Mix everything really well. Now we're going to add some salt to taste. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of pepper powder. Sorry, I didn't mention it in the ingredients. Mix everything well. And now I'm going to add the rice. So I'm using cooked basmati rice. I'll leave instructions in the description box as to how I prepare my rice, so that all the grains are separated. I also have a video of how I cook it, so I'll leave a link to that video below in the description and the comment section. Now mix all of this really well together. So this is a great tiffin recipe. This is a great recipe when you have surprise guests or a nice light lunch. Cover and cook this for just 2 minutes so that everything comes together. Give it one good mix. Turn off the heat. And now you're going to add the taco seasoning. So I've gone with 2 tablespoons, but you can give it a good mix and then give it a taste test and see if you need to add more. So I'm just going to give it a taste test. Everything looks good. So now I'm just going to add the chopped up coriander. And our lovely Mexican rice is all ready to enjoy. Do give this recipe a try, guys. It's really, really delicious. So let's start with today's lovely recipe. Now in the ingredients, we require half a cup of boiled corn, 3/4 cup of finely chopped onions, half a cup of finely chopped capsicum, carrots, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper powder, half a teaspoon of Tabasco, 1/4 cup of finely chopped jalapenos and canapes. Now I have a recipe for homemade canapes. I'll leave that in the description box below. Now here I'm going to heat 1 tablespoon of butter. Let the butter melt. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of plain flour or maida. Let it fry well in the butter. Keep continuously stirring it on a low to medium flame so it doesn't burn. And we're going to add 1 cup of milk. So the ratio is 1:1:1. And we're going to mix this and make a nice white sauce. See that there are no lumps in the sauce. So you can either use a plastic whisk till you get a nice smooth consistency. Now I'm going to add half a cup of grated cheese. This is just regular Amul processed cheese. You can use any cheese of your choice. And now we have this cheese white sauce. To that I'm going to add onions, finely chopped onions. You can add it as per your liking. You can add veggies of your choice. Mix the onion in well. They're going to add the carrots. And you're going to mix it well again. Now I'm going to add the capsicum. You can also go with green peas. I mean, the choices are endless. Mix everything well. And then I'm going to add this boiled corn. So what I did is I just took corn and boiled it in water for about 5 minutes and then drained all the excess water and let the corn sit till it comes to room temperature. Now I'm going to add some salt to taste. Mix it in well. So there's no mayo in this recipe. Now I'm going to add some garlic powder. If you don't have garlic powder, you can just add a little bit of garlic paste. That is, take some garlic and just smash it up into a very fine paste. And I'm going to add some pepper powder. Mix everything really well together, and I'm going to add a little bit of Tabasco sauce and mix it in well. If you don't have Tabasco sauce, you can use a sweet chili sauce or whatever sauce you regularly use in your cooking, which really like. And I'm just going to fill the canapes, and these are store-bought canapes, but I'll leave the recipe for the homemade ones in the description box below. And then you're just going to decorate them with some chopped up jalapenos and some coriander. So let's see today's Goan Rava Bhakri recipe. Here I've taken half a cup of fine semolina or rava, half a cup of rice flour, add some salt to taste, add 1/4 teaspoon of haldi powder, turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 2 teaspoons of dahi or yogurt, half a cup of water, and just mix all of this to form a nice thick batter. So totally I used about half a cup of water, because the semolina or the rava tends to absorb water very quickly. Now if you don't have fine rava at home and you have the thick rava or the medium rava, just grind it to a fine consistency in your dry mixer jar. So this is the consistency we are looking for. It should look like a bhaji kind of a consistency, the kanda bhaji or the batata bhaji, that the batter you make, it should look like that. It should not be too runny, it should not be too thick. Now I'm going to add some veggies. So first I'm going with half a teaspoon of chopped chili, 1 teaspoon of finely chopped tomato, some capsicum, carrots, you can add whatever veggies of your choice, and a little bit of coriander and onion. Sorry, my camera went out of focus. Mix everything really well together and cover and set it aside for 10 minutes. And here we are back again, the camera is working well. Now I'm using my hot, heavy, dosa tawa for this. I'll leave a link to this type of tawa below this video, and many other recommended products which are not very pricey but pretty reasonable. Just below this video, you can check it out. So this is the Futura dosa tawa. So now I'm just pouring a little bit of oil. You can also go with clarified butter or ghee. Cover and cook it for about half a minute. And then you will see that the sides have browned a little. So just loosen it from the sides first and then just flip it over. You can see how golden brown it has become. And now cook it on the other side till the other side is also cooked, like this. So this can be had as a light meal, or it can also be had with a nice cup of tea in the evening. So I hope you try out this recipe, guys. So friends, let's start with today's lovely Goan red masala dal. Now I've cooked 1 cup of tur dal. You can also use masoor dal. I'll leave the instructions of how to cook the dal to the perfect consistency in the description box below. Now we need a masala paste. For that we need half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, half an inch of ginger, 6 cloves of garlic, 7 peppercorns, half a teaspoon of turmeric or haldi powder, and half a medium-sized onion. We also require about 5 dried Kashmiri chilies. I will leave all the ingredients in the description box below. We will grind this by using a little bit of water and retain this water also, but we want a very fine masala paste. Besides that, for the bagar, we require half a medium-sized onion, half a tomato, 1 slit green chili, and about 5 to 6 kokams or amsul. So I'm going to heat just 1 teaspoon of oil in the pan, and I'm going to roast or fry this chili that we have slit in the center really well so it flavors the oil. Next I'm going to add the chopped up onion, saute the onion really well till it becomes translucent. Then we're going to add the tomato. Fry the tomato till it becomes nice and soft for about half a minute. Now we're going to add this ground masala paste. Now this dal, my dad used to prepare this, and he used to always prepare it whenever we used to have dry bombil stuffed with rechard masala. I have a recipe for that. I'll leave a link to that below. So this goes very well with that dry bombil stuffed and fried. Now we're going to add the cooked dal. So we used to normally use masoor dal, but I prefer using tur dal. You can use masoor dal also. Now add the masala water and mix everything together. Now you can keep it as thick or as thin as you like. Then we're going to add the kokam or the amsul. You can also add tamarind pulp in or juice in place of this. Add some salt to taste. And I also like to add a pinch of sugar. It's a very simple dal and it gets ready also very quickly. Now generally, we used to grind the masala on the stone, but it's easier to grind it in the mixer. It works faster. And let the dal cook for about 5 minutes, then cover and cook for another 5 minutes, and our dal is all ready. Have this with some rice and the masala bombil, dry bombil with some lovely mango pickle at the side. It's really a delicious meal. I will leave the recipe to all of that in the description box below. Do try out this recipe, guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up icon that you see below this video. I need those thumbs up, guys. And of course, if you haven't hit the red subscribe button, then please do. And once you hit that button, it will show you a small little bell icon. Click that, because that way, whenever I put up a new video or a vlog, or I am streaming that way, and you know that okay, Akshata is online, I can chat with her, I can see her recipes, her vlogs. So don't forget to do. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, have a great week, have a great month. Stay healthy, stay fit, and be kind and loving to one another. So on that note, I will end this video, but I will catch you soon, sooner than you think. This is Akshata signing off. Take care.